The following bout is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Bama middleweight division. Introducing first, the man standing to my right and fighting out of the red corner. He stands 6 feet tall and weighed in at 185 1/2 pounds. He is a striker and steps inside the cage with a record of 2-0, fighting out of London, England. Curtis the Farmer Whitmer. His opponent stands to my left and fights out of the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. His official weight 185 1/2 pounds. He is a mixed martial artist. His record 3 victories opposite a single defeat. Fighting out of Boston, Lincolnshire, England, Matt Farmer Boy Hallam. Your referee, Mark Goddard.
Well, Frank, tonight it looks like it's farm bragging rights because both of these young men, we've got the Farmer and Farmer Boy. And as we said, his one defeat was at the last Bama. And you wonder if between these 2 months break, if he's worked on that ground defense, because one thing we both know is these men carry knockout power.
The question is, too, is that, you get that first loss. How does it affect you? What happens to your system now? What do you think about your training and what's been going on with your training camp? Is that, was it your fault? Was it the coach's fault? Where do you lay the blame on a loss? And we have to kind of see, too, after that first loss, what happened with Matt? Is he ready to be back in here again? Not only is it good for him to be back in here so quickly, but also, too, we get to find out what kind of person is he.
Yeah, just a bit of a low blow there from the farm boy, Matt Hallam. And as Frank said, he's got to come back from that loss. Curtis unbeaten so far, the 1 KO on the record. His last was a split decision win in August. And as we can see here, Frank, Matt, he's a fantastic physical specimen and the taller man by 3 inches.
He's got longer reach, too. He likes using that side kick, which is one of the longest strikes you can use. But he doesn't use it very effectively. He kind of pitter-pats with it. He doesn't really kick through it.
And as you said, when you look at the guillotine submission last time, you wonder about his balance when he throws that kick as well. That's better, though, as he comes forward, but almost walks onto a right hand from Whitmer, who looks to take him down but doesn't succeed.
Perfect time to take him down, too. All he needed to do was drop down below his hips and attack both legs. He probably would have got a good takedown on him if he wanted to.
Well, you'd think so. If Curtis did his research and probably obviously saw Bama 13, it must be in his mind to take his man down and see what he can do. But at the moment, it's been a very cagey start from both of them, having a real feeling out process here.
I think Matt Hallam's kicks are kind of offsetting Curtis a little bit because he doesn't seem to want to attack inside too much. I don't think the kicks have hurt him, but I think he's getting worried about them a little bit because they do come from weird angles.
Well, what he needs to worry about is he almost had that right hand come over the top of his guard there, and it almost landed. He's got to be very careful because that left hand is slow, but he suddenly comes forward with his own punches, and the left and right start to land now. Well, we're about the halfway mark, Frank, and really, although he's got a slight bleeding nose, nothing clean has really landed, has it?
No, it's all been very sloppy at this point. It's been very, glancing blows and nothing hard and heavy. And really, every time in any major exchange that Matt decides to go out and throw any kind of kicks into it, he gets after it. He ends up kicking Curtis right in the groin because of the way his kicks are coming off his body. He's trying to throw a high thigh inside leg kick, but he's kicking him in the cup. So now this is the second time that Marcus had to stop it and take a second.
You mentioned about Curtis being worried about those leg kicks. One thing I've noticed is, like here, except for that last right, his punches are virtually out of range as well. He's that one step away from landing.
Oh, he comes with a liver shot. That liver shot caught him. This fight's going to be over. He caught with a quick body kick. Mark's going to step in and stop this fight. That liver shot put him down for sure. That was a great kick. Very well timed. Awkward angle.
Frank, it was the first time that anyone really got through cleanly, wasn't it? And as soon as he did, it was devastating.
It was really good to see. They finally stepping forward. Both guys exchanged. What actually would happen is that Curtis decided that he needed to get inside and land some of these punches. Those kicks were putting him on the outside. He wasn't able to land anything. He felt the difference of throwing a punch and missing entirely. So he got really aggressive, and that was able to give Matt the ability now to start going to his strikes as he's backing up. So he's backing away, he started doing a bunch of strikes and caught him right in the liver, and he's down. It's going to hurt him bad. Like, he's going to be down there for a while. A liver shot's one of those shots that feels like your whole life has been sucked out of you if you can't do anything about it. You'll see him take a half step back, and that kick will come right up the center there and put him right in the rib, and you see him just drop over. Half step back, switch his feet, and a straight kick, a perfectly timed liver shot.
Well, you mentioned earlier that his kicks weren't particularly effective. It was the perfect time to make one effective. After you said it landed here, you saw, as you said, spot on. And then it was a clinical finish here from a very big, strong man.
Very good spot, very good finish, and amazingly quick, and great swarming power. But man, a lot of guys would kind of have to back off a little bit or would stay away, and Matt didn't. Matt understood, this fight's over, let me go ahead and start swarming him. Even if the fight's not over, he's that guy who can still defend himself. Sometimes you can make the ref stop the fight because you're hitting with so many punches that he can't really defend himself intelligently to the ref's eyes, and that's what you need.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard halts this bout at 2 minutes 15 seconds of the opening round due to excessive strikes. Your winner by technical knockout, Matt